Rock of Ages is one of the coolest plays ever because it features one of America, well not America, one of Japan's greatest characters ever, Rockman. You might know him in America as Mega Man, but in Japan he's called Rockman. This is based on the original Japanese story for the Rockman games. It's pretty awesome. It has a bunch of 80s music, and get this, Rockman is played by a gay guy. Boom! It's fun. It's actually a mistranslation of the original Japanese name, which was Kutsuji Tagoji. Yes, Kutsuji Tagoji. Some of you may know this one. It's about tentacle monsters. And he's a little young. I know what you're thinking, but it's all tasteful. Trust me, it's all tasteful, and it has a lot of Irish people in it. And who doesn't love the Irish? Oh God. Oh God. No, not Shrek, the musical. No. Next one, next. Follow Me In is pretty fun. It's actually kind of cool because it focuses on Ash's mom from Pokemon. That's it. It's just all on Ash's mom and her daily life adventures. There's a lot of funny moments. There's great music by Japanese pop sensation ABBA. And Mr. Mime even has a solo. It's really awesome. It goes Mr. Mime, Mr. Mime, Mr. Mime, Mr. Mime, Mr. Mime. Oh yeah. That's the counterpoint sung by Brock. It's pretty cool. This butler from hell who works for this French guy in England for some reason. And my favorite song from it is Be Our Guest. Very, very well done. Oh, that's about soccer. Soccer's huge in Japan, as you may know. They call it football, or futubaru, as they would like to enunciate it. It's pretty cool. It stars Tai from Digimon, because you know he loves soccer, so he's in this, and he becomes a champion soccer player with the help of Agumon. It's pretty cool. And that's just cool. It takes place on Mount Fuji, and there's these two samurai that fight. That's it. That's all it is. Every song is like, I'm going to cut you now. No, you shan't. I will parry your strike. Really cool. It's just two samurais on Mount Fuji. Has nothing to do with Jewish people. It's awesome. The hell is this? In the next room? This one's really gross, actually. It's about an otaku who has some loud neighbors, if you know what I mean. And he has no date. So he tries to see what's going on in the next room, if you know what I mean. A little risque. I would not take the kids to see that one. But it has a few good songs in it. This is awesome. This is perhaps the best Sentai series ever. It stars these four guys who get magical powers to transform and fight the horrible tide of the English invasion. Oh my God. They fight all sorts of horrible giant beetles. They fight other bands from England I can't remember off the top of my head right now. And in the end, they do it to protect their home state of New Jersey. Best Sentai series. I heard it's based off of one of the Kamen Rider stories. I'm not sure which season. I think season 4. I don't know why West Side Story is here. It's about a bunch of rappers. That has nothing to do with Japan at all. So I'm kind of confused. What do you think it's here? Spider-Man. Okay, it's about this dude who wears essentially a thong with a spider on it and a mask, and he dances in the streets. He works hard and he plays hard. A great thing to go, you know, if you're like Justin or my friend Todd or something, you'd really love it. Bye Bye Birdie. This is actually a really weird spin-off from Prince of Tennis. For those who don't know, in badminton, the little, you can earn, golf, rather. Spin-off from golf, it features the Prince of Tennis's cousin, the Duke of Golf. And he keeps scoring birdies. It's pretty cool. But he never quite wins because he never gets a hole-in-one, which is kind of sad. It's a tragic ending. 39 Steps Away is the sequel to only 38 Steps Away, which was actually one of the better Magical Girl series. This one has 39 magical girls. It's a lot to keep track of. That's more girls than Nejima, for those who are keeping count. And they all have special powers. They're all based off of different, they have Broadway powers, actually. So one is like Sailor Chicago, and one is Sailor South Pacific. It's pretty cool. Speaking of Sailor South Pacific, she got her own spin-off play, which kind of, I wasn't expecting, but she was just the most popular character from 38 Steps. So they did South Pacific, which features her, and she fights against the Japanese in World War II using her powers, which is odd because the series comes from Japan. It's odd that they would focus on a character who fights them, but fucking hippies. This play right here is about the one series we all love the most, Evangelion. It's told from the perspective of the angels. I know, it seems weird at first, but it's told from the perspective of one of the angels and what that angel has to go through before her sister's crushed off a house. And it's really it really kind of makes you feel sorry for all the events that occur, and makes you kind of hate Dorothy. It's pretty awesome. This is actually based off of Combat Butler Hayate, Julie, of course, being his master who he serves. And it's pretty cool. It's a pretty cool musical version. They have lots of songs like "I'm going to make you coffee," then "I'm gonna get into a fight." I love that song. I think the song for Tony. Really, Kimba the White Lion gets what he deserves. His own musical. It's pretty awesome. It's a little old school, but trust me, kids, you'll love it. My favorite song is Kimba the White Lion. Love that song. Mary Poppins, because Disney kicks ass.